All right, game one is here. Zen and ExoTiiK going up against AJG, and Rezears ajg is in Europe right now. We can tell by his ping that he is in Europe for this match. A semi-final match where they are the underdogs, and they're also down by one early on. Cheeky kickoff by Vitality to kick things off. ExoTiiK fakes it. Actually doesn't fake it perfectly, loses it back to Zen and bumps the goalkeeper. I mean, that's just nasty. That is nasty. He precisely lost that towards Zen. Now he's lost it again towards Zen. This is phenomenal from ExoTiiK. Zen with the reset. Zen with the second reset. AJG with the top shelf save. That second reset by Zen had some oomph behind it. And here he goes again. Resets automatic. Bump as well. 2-0. How did anybody beat these guys? How did anybody beat these guys today? Somehow Giak and Mozzarella were able to win this against Zen and ExoTiiK. And I'm not sure how, because they are not letting AJG and Rezears play. Half flip kickoff by Zen. He's going to look to take control of the back corner. AJG boostless. Outplays him. Well played, AJG. Excellent continuation. He chips it into the sidewall, immediately flips after it, gets to the ball before Zen can, and flicks it middle for his teammate. Now ExoTiiK wasn't able to be a part of that play. It looks like he fully committed to hitting the ball, which is more of a 3v3 continuation for that kickoff. Excellent save by Zen to keep the 2-1 lead intact. I still think that this kickoff's got a lot to be learned at the pro level. Rezears missed on the open net. Yeah, in 2v2, when you half flip on the kickoff and the other player cheats, you've got to kind of stay active. You can't just full send it trying to hit the ball or trying to dunk on someone and then leave the play. You've got to kind of do a quicker turnaround to help your teammate out in defense so that they don't have to. Like, Zen conceded there because he knew he had to take control. He couldn't just make a challenge or a save and get outplayed. Oh, well done. ExoTiiK slows it down. 3-1. Zen with a demo. ExoTiiK saw the pre-jump from AJG. Just kind of palmed the ball in. These guys mean business. No messing around in offense by the French. They are going for that half-flip kickoff again. This time Zen is able to collect it in the back corner. ExoTiiK again pretty heavily committing to the other half of the pitch. In that instance, it was fine because Zen did have full control. But this is not the standard 2v2 continuation. Like I said, that's more of a 3v3 follow-up to just go for the boost to the other side of the pitch. They might get in trouble again if they keep doing this. AJG says no to the own goal. Boost stolen by Zen in the far post. He's just cutting back into the play again and again here. Now in comes ExoTiiK. Ceiling pinch intercepted by Rezears. Zen backs off to the corner. AJG coming in with a low boost on the play. Does collect mid 100 as it spawns. Oh, well play Rezears. Denied the top corner finish. AJG's follow-up is nearly perfect. Zen got a piece of it after it hit the post. And now ExoTiiK trying to 50-50 the ball to safety. Does give the one thing I've noticed about this format after watching it today is it does give that same kind of vibe as FIFA E group stage did, where every game just feels like it's a little bit more important than a standard best of 5. Because if you lose this, then you are out as a duo. You're not playing again as a pairing for the rest of the series. Gives it a little bit more on the line. Will this be the last time we see AJG and Rezears take to the field together in this tournament? Vitality certainly hope so. They've stabilized, but ExoTiiK and Zen don't look like they're interested in conceding again this match. Minute and 50 to go. Zen does not challenge. Instead, lets ExoTiiK respawn before committing to the play. That's really smart play by Zen. Now ExoTiiK has full control of the back corner. AGG's 50s continue to be effective. Zen again finding ExoTiiK, getting him involved in the respawn. He's not trying to solo play there. A nice shot. Look at AJG's interception. That one completely caught Zen by surprise. Zen must have thought ExoTiiK was landing on the ball, but it looked like it was just a clear-cut shot for AJG. Johnny, I think you put too much Rocket League content between ads. That's what I'm saying. We need more ads. Rezears and AJG putting the pressure on the tournament favorites. Are they the tournament favorites? One in chat, are they the tournament favorites? I think they are. I think on LAN, maybe Falcons. EU server, I think it's these guys. And in this form, they look absolutely devastating. Look at the flip reset bump by Zen. If you're a high-level player trying to add flip reset bumps to your game, pay attention to how Zen went for the flip reset there. He went much more underneath the ball than he usually would in a standard flip reset shot because he wasn't planning to hit the ball again afterwards. He was trying to get ahead of it. So underneath the ball with the reset makes it much easier to get in front of the ball and bump your opponent. Zen has never won any twos tournaments. False. He won the DreamHack Open in his pre-RLCS era. In fact, he won it with ExoTiiK. That was a tournament that featured, at the time, Sandrock Gaming, playing with TRK. Also had a little bit of Oski and I think it was Revzy, as well as Oli and Tho, if I recall, or Oli Mike Boy, doing well. Pogo shot by Rezears, shot down in the closing seconds. That is their effort complete for this series. We'll be seeing them play games 2 and 3 alongside AtomiK. But AJG, Rezears as a duo are out. Zen and ExoTiiK could be back again if game 4 or 5 are needed. How do I remember that? I don't think that's that random. There are some pretty random Rocket League facts I know, but I would say that Zen and ExoTiiK winning an off-season twos tournament, one of the biggest twos tournaments in Rocket League history, is, I wouldn't say that's too far up there. Oh, how do I remember all the players? I think that was just the top 4. I just remember the top 4. I couldn't tell you who was 5th. I think it was called was it called the DreamHack Boost Cup? I'm searching it on Wikipedia right now. The Boost Open? Yeah, it was called the Boost Cup. The DreamHack Boost Cup, Europe 2v2. It was 2021. First place, ExoTiiK Zen. Second place, Oski Revzy. Third place, Mike Boy Oli. Fourth place, Khaled Ahmad TRK. Okay, we got that. Who was 5th place? So I can't remember 5th place. It was Team Vitality. It was Fairy PK up. And also EMS. There were 2 5th place teams. Who's EMS? It's Seiko Vatira. Oh my goodness, this tournament was even more stacked than I remember. Seiko Vatira were 5th. As AJG blasts in an opening goal here. AJG, of course, a player who's got a little bit of history with Vitality himself. He'll feel pretty good dunking on Zen. Yeah, remembering random Rocket League facts and teams and players and stuff, that's kind of part of the job of being a caster, so I try to do that. Just commit things to memory whenever you look at a result of an old tournament. But also, I'm kind of just like a nerd for that sort of thing anyway, so I do remember those sort of things without, I don't know, I don't have to make an effort, I just remember, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, for a lot of these tournaments that are happening in the off seasons, I'm just watching like you guys, so I'm just a viewer, I'm just a fan. It's only this off season that I've really been streaming the majority of the stuff I've watched because we've been so busy with ATR Cup, Salt Mine, casting FIFA E. Most off seasons are not this busy. Anyway, let's see what AGG and AtomiK can do. The 2 A's of the ARA roster. Zen and M0nkey struggling early. AtomiK puts in a second goal. M0nkey lost in no man's land for that one. Zen's clear, did not go anywhere. Look at the pass though. AJG to AtomiK to the top corner. That was perfect passing by the visiting Argentinian. Now, word in the street, I've heard that AGG is going to be playing in Europe next season. I'm not sure who with, but is that true? Is AGG going to be playing in EU next season? Very exciting stuff. I think he's still got it. Still a very good player. And look at this. They have got Vitality well and truly on the ropes. In game 2, Zen and M0nkey have been playing a ton of twos in the off-season together. We've seen all the screenshots that have been posted on Twitter. We've seen them climbing to top 1, top 2 together. But they're getting completely smoked by AJG and AtomiK, who can't have been playing together anywhere near as much. You heard somewhere that he moved to Spain permanently? Look at this. This could easily be 5. Selfless play by AtomiK. Oh, AJG's dove on the play. It's going to be 4-1 now. That was not necessary. And it might sound selfish, but I would have preferred to see AtomiK solo play there. I think AtomiK opting for the team play was more risky because he gave a chance for Zen to outplay AJG if AJG decides to go, which he did. That's why sometimes it's better to solo play in 2v2. If you solo play, then your teammate isn't as tempted to dive in and commit. And if they don't commit, they can't overcommit. I also think it was a really good angle for an air double bump. I'm surprised he didn't just go for it because it looked like a good play, just in general. And the Spanish-speaking Rocket League world still eating pretty well here. Good save, AtomiK. Completely boostless. Lunging back into the position. That was after AJG got a crucial mid-air bump onto Zen, taking him away from the play. M0nkey is then starting to take more risks, lingering upfield a bit longer. Zen, the tight angle double, fakes it out for M0nkey, who of course puts it top bins. He follows up his own shot with the tap in. It's a M0nkey special. Zen really threatening him with the initial shot. M0nkey leaves nothing up to chance. He'll be playing with Tecos and Dorito. Is that a rumor or an announcement? I'm not sure if I've seen it announced, so I do have to ask. I didn't know about that behind the scenes either, so genuine question. Oh, Zen reset double. Make it a triple and make it 3 with a lot of time left on the clock, but what a goal by Zen. Look how quickly he read the bounce, and then he pre-flipped to double it in after already starting mid-air. Dangerous times for the ARA roster. They started off perfectly in this game, 4-0, and now here comes Zen. Looking for the tie game. AtomiK denies it. Zen lets M0nkey come in the play. M0nkey does well. Does not give the free pass to AJG and AtomiK. Zen wants to keep the threat of the counter-attack alive. Atomik's not having it. Just goes straight for the ball. Oh, AJG's mishit that. That's not going to look good for them. He does get back really quickly, but that was almost dangerous. Zen wants him on the transition. AJG does so well. Saw the mid-air bump coming, stayed alive by avoiding it, and then denied M0nkey a free shot. Zen again looking for the tie game. He finds it. 1 minute and 7 to go. And Vitality have come back from 4 goals down. What a 50 by M0nkey. It's got an orange trail, but that was M0nkey influenced. AJG maybe a little bit too close to the sun on that play. If he just backed off a touch, I think that's a save. Obviously, it's easier said than done. He's worried about backing off too far and giving space. And now Atomik's missed from the tight angle in the back corner. M0nkey and Zen have a chance to win from 4 goals behind. And they're nearly doing it in classic M0nkey fashion there. With a top corner shot. M0nkey to Zen. Back to M0nkey. Denied by AtomiK. That was a great passing play by Vitality, though it might not be over. Here they go again. Zen and M0nkey combining perfectly in the final third. Zen finds M0nkey in the middle. He drops it right back down. No risks taken. Both of those passes were so impressive to me, not just because they found their teammate, but because they didn't run the risk of getting intercepted as much as other passing options would have in those positions. AtomiK and AJG intercepted by M0nkey while they tried to pass. Zen's pre-jump declines the equalizer again. Pre-flip by Zen. Intercepts. One of the probably best chances they're going to get in the closing seconds here. They're just really locked up in this game. What a comeback. Looks like they are going to get across the line with it. Zen. 100 boost, M0nkey. Pressure on the ball. Zen can just control this and surely find the ground in some position. There it is. 2-0 Vitality. ExoTiiK and M0nkey take to the field next against AtomiK and Rezears. That is a brutal comeback and a tough position for ARA to be in mentally. Now, I can tell you that the other semi-final is a little bit closer. Falcons have lost game 1 to Smokes, toxic, and oski. It was toxic and oski taking down TRK and Rawas 3-2. But in game 2, Kalirs and TRK have equalized the series. That was against oski and Smokes. So they've disposed of oski and Smokes. TRK and Rawas also eliminated as a duo. Game 3 in that series is going to be the Twins against Toxic and Smokes. I would favor the Twins in that. Personally, I think that that's going to be most likely 2-1 to Falcons. Let's see if AtomiK and Rezears can do what neither of their previous duos have been able to do. That is get a game off Vitality. They were two very different games. Vitality started stronger in game 1, and despite some resistance in the mid-game, they were able to maintain the lead. And game 2 completely fell apart for ARA. Vitality were immaculate in the second half of that one. And it's simple from ExoTiiK and M0nkey at the start of game 3. ExoTiiK challenges the play, intercepts it with a pass to M0nkey, who of course bangs it into the net. It's what he does. Play 901 thanks to the Prime. Oh, it's a slot from AtomiK at the other end makes it 1-1. That was a nice interception by Rezears to start this counter-attack as well. ExoTiiK forever looking for his teammates here. It's a mark of a good twos player when you can find your teammate with your clears, with your saves. Obviously important in 3v3 as well, but much easier to do in 3v3 because you've got two teammates to pick between. In 2v2 it's a lot harder to do because you have to sometimes find your teammate as they're grabbing boost, trying to reposition. They're not fully ready to get back involved in the play. You've got to anticipate their movement a little bit more. ExoTiiK denied the flip reset. AtomiK's easily beaten M0nkey into that ball. That's going to be 2-1. AtomiK and Rezears taking the lead again on the counter attack, and M0nkey was a bit slow to this one. I think that was a bit casual by his standard. He was very obviously positioned. AtomiK could see where he was. And that might be open now for AtomiK. Where's M0nkey spawning? Wrong side, and it's 3-1. Nice bump, says ExoTiiK. I'm not sure he's being serious. They really don't like fancy kickoff strats, do they? The French pro players. Oh, speaking of, pull shot. No, you can't pick respawns. You just see where you're going to spawn now. I think it would be okay if you could pick respawn. Just like quick right or left input on your joystick or your keyboard. Oh, Rezears and AtomiK have tripped over each other. That's going to be 2 goals to Vitality. That was unnecessary. AtomiK lunged into the play here, and he hit it straight into Rezears. Now, obviously, he didn't want to soft clear it into Vitality's half, because that would have also conceded possession. But the alternative he came up with was even worse. Didn't just concede possession, it conceded a goal pretty much immediately. Did they try the fancy hoops pull shot kickoff? I've not seen any team successfully execute that in actual Rocket League. There might be something to that though, you know, trying to just go for almost a wave dash recovery kickoff where you just sit behind the ball, you just jump into it and sit behind it and let your teammate bump you into it. The problem is if you don't get the perfect contact, you're just both out of the game and the ball's not on, like, you know, not in the net. CJ just leaked all the NA teams. That's okay, don't worry about it. Oh, nice shot by ExoTiiK. 3-3. Once again, Vitality find the comeback. It's a great first touch by ExoTiiK. Perfectly hit to deny AtomiK any access to that ball, but he didn't overhit it. He was able to get back to it himself. Oh, big chance to go up 4-3 there. Rezears and AtomiK can't be missing many of those chances. If you could pick where you spawn, chess or Rocket League would be the second most fair game after chess. Yeah, chess is only fair when you like have a long match though. Obviously, white is OP. The black pieces always have a disadvantage from the start. You don't get that in Rocket League. Might even be debatably more fair. But yeah, you can correct that imbalance with a longer match where both players play both colors, of course. Yeah, obviously white piece is OP. The knight is also a bit OP. I think they should probably nerf the knight. It's long overdue. In fact, I've read complaints from people in forums, in books. Over the past couple hundred years, you know, people have been complaining about the knight and the developers haven't done anything about it. It's a bit weird. Oh, AtomiK. Double tap. 4-3. It's a great touch. Again, I had to snipe that backboard pretty quickly. ExoTiiK was getting up there. Knight is worse than the bishop. Yeah, only when the actual Grandmasters are playing. For all of us, the knight is way better than the bishop. Not in every board state, but you guys are blundering late game tonights in every single one of your games. Don't lie. I know you are. You can't tell me otherwise. I know I am. Bishop on the board, far easier to calculate what it's up to with tactics. You don't? I don't believe you. You are simply blundering forks to the knight in the late game. More often than not. I will not believe any other anything else to be true. That's why knight's OP. If you're below like international master, then I think knight is probably better than bishop. Unless the board's totally open, then fair enough. Okay, bishop might be good. I guess yeah. I'm mostly like playing blitz or faster time control, where knight is ridiculously good. But if you're playing like, I don't know, if you're playing like a classic, which I don't, then bishop might be better at lower rating. But even in rapid, knight's got to be OP versus bishop. It's just too tricky, way too tricky. All right, no 0-second shenanigans. We do go to game 4. M0nkey ExoTiiK eliminated as a duo. It's going to need to be Rezears and AtomiK reverse sweeping the entire series. Interestingly enough, they just did that in their quarterfinal. In the quarterfinal, AtomiK Rezears ajg lost game 1 and game 2 to the Danes, Nico Tempo and Edgeby. And then Rezears and AtomiK reverse swept. They won 3 series in a row, or 3 games in a row, I should say. Can they do it against Vitality? Up next is going to be M0nkey and Zen. If AtomiK and Rezears can beat M0nkey and Zen, then they'll play game 5 against Zen ExoTiiK for the series. M0nkey and Zen GG's. I don't know. I mean, M0nkey and Zen, they needed a 4-goal comeback against AJG AtomiK. It wasn't, initially at least, insanely one-sided. But let's see it. Rezears and AtomiK trying to do the impossible. Zen's half flipped on the kickoff again. Rezears tried to shoot it. Zen just takes control. And that's kind of where this kickoff is advantageous. If you have Zen's aerial control, then you can just get possession more often than not. Which is obviously pretty nice when you have a 100 boost and Zen's mechanical ability. No, the duel that you're only eliminated for a series. If they make the grand final, then all of the duels are reset. Everybody plays. Man, Monkeyman's not messing around with his open nets. It's wide open and he just like top bins it anyway. Zen with a very technical flip reset double attempt, and AtomiK respected it. In the other semi-final, I don't see an update yet for Game 3. I'm just taking a look at CJCJ's stream to see what's happening. It looks like it is just now getting started, I believe. They must have had a delay in Game 3 on CJCJ's channel, if they haven't yet started that one until now. So that series is tied. Roas had a Windows update. Oh. Of course he did. Yeah, the worst possible timing. Windows updates are never appropriately timed. They always find the worst times to do that. For me, it's usually whenever I have a meeting, my Windows updates. I'm like, great, now I'm just late by a minuscule amount of time, but now I look like I'm more late than I actually am. It's a great mid pass by MonkeyMoon. Zen demoing the support in Rezears makes it 2-0. It's not looking good for Ara. Rezears thought he could get that mid boost. He could not. Oh, wow. Look at the play anyway. A little off the wall. Catch and flick by Rezears. 0 boost. Zen and MonkeyMoon almost underestimated him. Do I think the Vitality squad will have less motivation to win after already winning Worlds? I don't think so. I think they're going to be super motivated. MonkeyMoon obviously is 1-2. He wants to win another one. Zen's 1-1, wants to win again. ExoTiiK's 1-1, wants to win again. I don't think they're going to be less motivated than other teams. They don't strike me as those kind of players. 3-0. They look pretty motivated right now. And look at that by Zen. Did you guys see him fading away to the right there? Almost as if to fake the soft back right they've been doing. And instead they just win the kickoff. MonkeyMoon starting to steamroll. Just cutting in front of Zen and saying, this is my ball. Excellent flick mechanics there by MonkeyMoon. Well, Rezears and AtomiK need something, they need it fast. And that'll do it. AtomiK with the demo on Zen on the kickoff. And on the respawn. I think actually Rezears demoed him on the kickoff, then AtomiK demoed him on the respawn. 4-1, Ara way back, but can they do to Zen and MonkeyMoon what MonkeyMoon has ended to them in Game 2 of the series? Can they come back from 4 goals down? In 2v2 it is doable. Against Zen and MonkeyMoon it might be a little bit less doable. Oh, Zen's missed the sidewall double. And AtomiK missed the open net cross map. MonkeyMoon got a great clear after the ball bounced off the crossbar, but that was just wide open. Zen did not want to commit as MonkeyMoon centered the ball towards him. Little wave dash cut in field. Rezears there to stop it. MonkeyMoon up early. AtomiK and Rezears still hanging in, but for how long? Oh, a little bit longer. Never mind. Zen with a huge save. He missed the crossbar pinch clear, and then somehow still got a block on the ball. And then MonkeyMoon does get the back corner to the rescue, but that was ridiculous by Zen. I don't know how he got back to the ball there. Insane read in the position. AtomiK again with an open net. This time he does bury it. And they're back in it. Just 2 goals. Two minutes to go. This is definitely a winnable game. And if they win this one, they'll be on a 2-game streak. Definitely be warmed up for the reverse sweep at that point. You might even be picking them as favorites in the sense that ExoTiiK's been waiting, watching. AtomiK and Rezears are fully locked in, gaming together. Zen to the backboard to MonkeyMoon. He plays it simple on target, but it's easy to save for Rezears and AtomiK. More safe defense by Zen in the midfield. Just letting M0nkey recover. Notice he doesn't dive in here. He's letting M0nkey pressure the ball in his recovery. Retreating to back him up. Now M0nkey to Zen in the back corner. They've just slowed this down a little bit. They're trying to control AtomiK and Rezears for the time being. Despite landing on the inside of the post, that was a bit of a slow recovery by Zen. AtomiK and Rezears have got an opportunity to go 2v1. Rezears goes solo. M0nkey with the clear. And M0nkey with the goal. And now it is looking pretty comfortable for them again. AtomiK just he got completely beat there. Toxic and Oski have just taken a late lead against the Twins in the other semi-final. The dark horses of the tournament looking pretty good there. Zen nearly sneaking in a direct goal. He read the fake kickoff by AtomiK and Rezears. M0nkey demo dodge. Rezears open net not secured though. Not enough power on the shot. And now things are getting desperate for Rezears and AtomiK. They got to score with their next attack to keep the pressure on Zen and M0nkey. And instead it's going to be Zen disposing of them and probably eliminating them from the tournament. What a challenge. Zen takes control, pre-flips off the back wall to dish in the open net. I mean, he makes it look so easy. He doesn't slow down for a moment. Just slots it yet again. And I think these guys, as expected, do look like the tournament favourites. But the other semi-final is a close one. This one was fairly one-sided. Not super one-sided, but definitely a comfortable win for the Vitality boys. ARA made them work for it at times, but they did not have the consistent level Vitality do. And this will be the end of their tournament. Zen and M0nkey and ExoTiiK advance to the grand final, where they await the winner of Team Falcons and Oski Toxic Smokes. Only after AtomiK keeps the ball up a little bit longer. Oh, good try. Not going to be a goal. That was still a nice 1v2 attempt by AtomiK to finish off the game. Vitality too strong. They've only dropped 2 games out of the... How many have they played now? 12? Oh no, sorry, 11. They're 9-2 through the bracket so far.